Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It's wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do? What is happening? What's going on with you, beloved? Blessings, 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 and more blessings I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 yes. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God at some point down the road to encourage this girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Okay? All right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, 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 okay. All right, okay, okay. Go. All right. That was a King High School cheer that just came up in my spirit. I'm just saying. All right, beloved. So we are continuing to talk about our emotions, right? We are continuing to do that, to have conversations about Kathy, Self Love Queen's Adventure. What year was this, Debbie? What year was this? I think this is the 2025. It's so pretty. I like this, Debbie. I like this. I think it was 2025. Self Love Queen's Adventure. I like that cover. Anyhow, um, what we talk about? What we talk about? Oh, we're talking about our gifts. We're talking about our gifts. Understanding the effect, 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 the effect. You know, some words don't really work with my mouth, my tongue, and my voluptuous lips and stuff. Some words don't really work. So, effect, effect. I'm gonna look it up and see how to pronounce that word. Good morning, Ray Price. It is hump day. Thank you for your prayers. It is hump day. Effect. Understanding the effect of your gift. I guess it do work if I just call and don't focus on it. Just say the word. Say the word. Say the word. Okay. All right, y'all. Understanding it. Let me just say, I'm a cheerleader in more ways than one. I was a cheerleader in Martin Luther King Jr. Senior High School in Detroit, Michigan, on 3200 East Lafayette, from the 9th grade to the 12th. I was the captain from 10 to 12. Who does that? Yeah, 10 to 12, right? Yeah. 10 to 12. Second half of the 10th. That's the second half of the 10th. Yep, because the seniors pulled the coup and the coach called they bluff and all things shifted. So, anyhow, so thinking about gifts, right? So I have this gift of being with, being for, let's go, let's do, you got this, let's make it happen, right? Um, but that gift don't work in every situation. You got to know the effects of your gift. That gift don't work in every situation. Some gifts you need to go sit down. No, you need on this one. You need to go sit down. This ain't your lane. Get out your lane. And I, I know how to use wisdom, so I'm not pumping people up who need to not be doing what they doing. So I don't mean it like that, right? But you got to know how your gift affects situations, because your gift, although it's always added value to you, it's not always added value to every situation. It's not. I'm just saying. Some people who have the gift of gab, the gift of talking, the gift of conversing, the gift of words. Sometimes you need to not be talking. Right now, that gift might not be beneficial, beloved. Okay? Right. Some people have the gift of inclusiveness and um let's just keep it there because I can't think of another word right now. And some people don't. Now, I'm inclusive by nature. I want us all to go and come and do, and yes, the kumbaya and all of that. But sometimes we need to exclude some folk because they toxic. Their behavior is toxic. They're not good for the environment, the situation, the circumstance. They may, and I don't exclude because of isms. Okay, that's ridiculous. Come on, get it together. Get it together, beloved. Come on now. Really? You still there? You excluding because of isms? Mm, 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 mm. Let's have a conversation. That's some work you need to do. Let me just say, Erica, girl, what you doing up? Cause it's 3:00 where you or 2:00 where you at? What you doing? You having fun? I know you having fun. I'm glad you having fun. I definitely didn't expect to see you this morning. I love you right back. Yeah. Let's have a conversation if you stuck with isms. Because you need to do some work. Some love work. Loving yourself well. Loving yourself well. I heard something that I can appreciate and I can adopt for myself. Coop, love you right back. Hey, Coop. Because I typically say you can't love you can't love others if you don't love yourself. And every time I say that, I have a little bit of hesitancy because there's a thought that comes in my mind. But I heard somebody said that gives me kind of the rest of that. And so you're welcome. You're welcome. Is you can't love others well if you don't love yourself. If you don't love yourself, right? If you don't love yourself, you can't love others well. Anyhow, he makes testimonies. That's a song. So understanding the effects of your gift. How does your gift show up into a situation? Assess it. Don't just assume that your gift is going to benefit the situation. So think about some people who are extremely organized and extremely structured, so I'm gonna use my daughter-in-law for an example. Funny story. We was just meeting each other for the first time. I don't know, we had met a while or whatever. Anyway, it was Thanksgiving time. And I had asked her, early in the day to just organize the cabinet for me. What I didn't know about her, one, she is stickler about expiration dates. I am not. Two, she's meticulous at everything that she does. I can be meticulous, but I'm not meticulous on Thanksgiving morning. And so I'd given her what was the equivalent. Hey, Brian, good morning, sis. What was the equivalent of about a 20-minute job. 2.5 hours later on Thanksgiving morning, she still got the stuff all over the counter. As a matter of fact, she pulled out more stuff than I even told her to touch. I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? Now she is gifted. If you need somebody to dig deep, if you need somebody to be meticulous, if you need somebody to give you an outcome, a product that will blow your mind. Hey, Debbie Kokolo. Good morning. Love you right back. She's your girl. But do not ask her to clean out your cabinet or organize it on Thanksgiving morning. Because that gift right there, I didn't need that gift right then. I can use the gift now, later, not when you're in a crunch, right? So you got to know that your gift is a wonderful gift and it's beneficial for you, to you, all the time or most of the times, right? But it's not beneficial in every situation and at every time. You got to know that, because if you don't, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to be frustrated because you're going to wonder why your gift room ain't being made for your gift. You're going to be wondering, like, what is happening? What is going on? Like, why do I keep running into this? That's self-awareness. That's self-assessment. If you keep running into it, it ain't about other people. Beloved, it's about you. And that don't have to be a bad thing. Like, this is an opportunity for you to, like, to self-assess, to figure it out, to see it, to get it, to know it, and to move from there. Right? This is your opportunity to self-assess. See what that looks like. And so, yeah, I love you right back. And so, understanding that we are all gifted, phenomenally gifted, exquisitely gifted, right? We are all gifted, miraculously gifted, touched by the master's hand. I'm just saying, by the creator's hand, touched by the creator's hand. Good morning, Gwendolyn Hazel. Good morning, my sister. So good to see you. I know. I'm just saying. Y'all, Gwendolyn lives in Birmingham, Alabama. And when I tell you Alabama was good for me, I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Montgomery. Thoroughly. Okay. And so you got to know what your gift is. And you have to be okay with your gift. But this is the other thing, which I'll probably talk about tomorrow if I remember. You also need to sure up your gift. Like, sure it up. Don't be half-stepping on your gift. Just because some things are a natural inclination, don't mean you don't need to study them. It doesn't mean you don't need to go get some more information. It doesn't mean that you don't need to strengthen it. It doesn't mean that you don't need to look at how other people are using their gift that's similar to yours. Just look at it. Not for comparison, for information, not for competition, beloved. Compare for info, not for competition. Like, what's the point of that? Because can't nobody beat you at being you. And if you get to the point where you totally okay with being you, you gonna jam on that, you being you, right? And folk will be extremely, supremely blessed because of your authentic, organic showing up of you being you. It's this time out. If you don't know it by now, it is time out for apologizing for you being you, right? But let me just tell you, when you don't know, you don't really have an understanding of your gift or your giftedness, and you bleeding all over people or vomiting all over people, or like a bowling ball in the china cabinet, right? Then you will find yourself feeling, I don't know, needing to apologize, maybe feeling put out, put off, put something. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying, for your essence, for your core, for who you are, time out for half stepping, time out for tiptoeing, time out for dipping our toe in. Jump in. I don't care if it's cold, if it's hot. Well, jump in the water. Jump in. Go swim. And figure it out on the way. Figure it out. Look, let me just tell y'all, that whole thing is made up. Did y'all know that? Like, it's all made up. Some person got together and decided that this is the way it goes. This is the rule. This is the this is the that, this is the that. So do you, beloved. Do you stop asking for permission to show up? Stop asking for permission. Y'all know I'm in Queen's Adventure mode, just in case you haven't noticed it. Like, I'm knee deep into the Queen's Adventure stuff. So this the energy you got this morning, okay? You got Queen's Adventure energy. If you ain't never been on the Queen's Adventure, there's one, maybe two spots left, maybe two spots. It just depends on how the room. I got one person to check in with, so it might not really be no spots left. Like, if this one person coming, then ain't no spots left. If this one person ain't coming, it might be two spots left. So I need to check in with her and see if she coming today. But I'm just saying, It's the Queen's Adventure energy, right? It's Queen's Adventure energy that you get right here, right now. Right here, right now. And so look, Queen, King, Prince, Princess, whatever you want to call yourself. You get to, but we queens for real. Like we get crowned. We got our crowns on, okay? Yes, yes, and I love the energy. Amen. 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 And amen. So look, ain't no half stepping. It's time out for that. It's time out for that. Like we need all of us, all of our stuff, we need all of it. Okay, all of it. We need all of it. Right? But make sure that you know. Make sure that you know. Like this energy right here, it ain't appropriate for every situation. There's some situations I need to dial it back. That ain't me dialing back. That's me using wisdom. I'm not pretending, I'm not masking. I am being appropriate for the situation. And then there's but I'm saying though, I'm appropriate for the situation if the situation is appropriate. I need you to hear that. I am appropriate for the situation if the situation is appropriate. But if the situation ain't appropriate, I'm probably not going to be aligned with the situation. I just need you to hear that. I just need you to know that. So, will I be disruptive? Maybe. Will I leave? Maybe. Will I tell somebody that their situation is inappropriate? Maybe. It just depends on what the appropriate thing is to do. I'm just saying. What's the appropriate thing to do for the situation that isn't appropriate? Because it might be my space to say something. It might not be my place to say something. It might be my place to tap somebody else on the shoulder, be like, you need to tell them that this situation is inappropriate. Because, I'm not going in some place as a guest and disrupting people's stuff. But if it's home, it ain't no disruption. Hey, do we know this is inappropriate? What we doing? Like, what's happening here? I'm not sure. What's our goal? Like, what we intending here? Like, have you considered? I'm not really sure what's happening. Let me tell you how I felt when this thing happened. So can you help me out? Like what we doing? Why are we doing this? Do you understand the unintended consequences that are happening here? The unintended results that we getting out of this thing? I'm just saying. Have you considered that this is a possible right? Mm-hmm. All right, dear. Yes. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, you got to do what you do. You got to know what you know. You got to be who you be. And you got to keep learning and keep growing and keep expanding and keep becoming and keep loving. Oh, that's the prerequisite to everything. Just in case you didn't know it. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful and everything you do. I'm more in love with you. La 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 la. Man, she was a gift. Minnie Riperton. Oh, she was a gift. Man, I can listen to her every day, all day. Hey, Pastor Chioke. It's my nephew, y'all. It's my nephew. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right? All right. So your gifts will make room for you, but let's make sure you're in the right room because you don't want to be in a room all disruptive because that ain't the place for your gift. I'm just saying, everywhere is not the place for your gift. Everywhere isn't. So don't be irritated and ticked off and all the things and think it's somebody else when you find up in the room and it's a misfit. Use wisdom. Judge it. Right? Judge it. Everybody don't need this cheerleader. In some places, the cheerleader is out of order. In some places, she out of order. Everybody don't need her to be all up in there in her cheerleading mode. Sometimes she needs to be in her professor mode, right? Sometimes she needs to be in her counseling mode. You got to know. But the gift is like giving conversations. The presentation shows up in all different kinds of ways. Make sure you're in the right room. Amen. All right, beloved. Look, we are at the top of the hour. I love you. I appreciate you and I value you. And at the moment that God gave us our breath, you know what? You gave up the right to not be amazing. You don't even have the right to act like you're not amazing. Tap somebody on the shoulder and be like, really? Oh, that's how you going to show up? Come let me have a conversation with you because I don't even know what's happening here. All right. Anyway, have a fantastic day. Erica, you be safe out there in sunny Cali. And happy resurrection. I can't say it. Resurrection week. Bye, y'all. I'll be here in the morning. Show up in the morning if you like to. I'd love to have you. Bye-bye.